Hello guys, in this video we are going to see about long-term finance. What is long-term finance, and we are going to see a few more long-term finance what is available in current practices. So yes, what is long-term finance? Long-term finance means finance by loan or borrowing for a term of more than 1 year by way of issuing equity share by the form of debt financing by long-term loan, lease, or bond, and it is done for the usual big project finance and the expansion of the company. And such long-term finance is generally of high amount. So, if you take long-term finance, the money required for a long term, even if it is five more than it will take 5 years, more than 5 years we can call it as a long term finance. 5 years or 10 to 20 years or more than 5 years we can call it as a long term finance. If we want to start a business in a high capital, or for a long term, or a company expansion, or a lot of machineries are involved, such things we want to invest. So if the capital or investment amount is high, then the interest for the long term will be also you can expect the more. So long term finances, you not only lending money, you can invest in some certain things in order to get maximum appreciation or the interest out of it. We can call it as a long term finance. So there is a few long term finance. We'll discuss one by one. First one is share market, or we can call it as an equity market, or otherwise we can call it as a stock market. Share market or equity market or stock market. So share is, if I am having some idea to start a business, if I am not having enough capital in my hand, then what I can do is I can approach BSE, NSE, stock exchanges like Bombay Stock Exchange, National Stock Exchange, by giving my proposal of idea, so that it will be given in the newspaper, so that general public as well as domestic institutional investors like banks also will invest in my business, so that I can run my business. If I am not having, if I am having idea, if I am not having capital, I can raise my fund from the general public. That is called as stock market or kind of share market. If I am having a share of Reliance industry, then I am an owner of the Reliance industry. If I am having a Adani Enterprises share, then I am an owner of that particular Adani Enterprises. Even if I am having IRCTC share, then I am an owner of that particular IRCTC company. So shares are the units of equity ownership interest in a corporation that exists as a financial asset, providing for an equal distribution in any residential profit. If any are declared in the form of dividend, share may also enjoy capital gain if the value of the company rises. So share market is also called as capital market, equity market, as well as stock market. So as I told before itself, stock market is also called as equity and stock market. So share is, if I am owning a particular company share, I am an owner of that particular share, as well as what are the benefits out of that particular share is, whenever the particular company performs well, I can able to get dividend out of it. Based on the company performance, my share value also will keep on increasing. So this is the benefit out of, if I am holding a share for a long term. Let me give an example. So if you take HDFC Bank, the starting the share price is 500. Now it is around 17,000 to 18,000. So if you take MRF Tires, one of the best example. When the particular company starts, the share price is around 50 or 70 something. Now it's 1,30,000 rupees per share. So the value of the share, or share value, will be also increasing. Dividend also it will keep on increasing. If you take Britannia like companies, always every year they are giving dividend for their shareholders. So what is the benefit of investing in share market is I can get dividend as well as I can able to see growth or share price rise in share price. Yes, next is uh, private equity. So, private equity is a non-publicly traded source of capital from the investor who seeks to invest or acquire equity ownership in a particular company. So, if you take share market, it is publicly traded. Anyone can trade, like a domestic institutional investor, foreign institutional investor, retail investors, and other promoters also can invest. But here, private equity is not publicly traded; it is private. If my friend is owning some company, if I am contributing for that for 30 to 40 percentage of stack, then it is called as private equity, not publicly traded. It is private. If with my friends, if I am going to start a business, like 20 to 30 percentage of stack, then I will be myself calling as a private equity person. Okay, fine. Next, we'll see what is grant. Grant are the fund given by an entity, frequently a public body, charitable foundation, or a specialized grant-making institution to an individual or an other entity for a specific purpose linked to a public benefit. Unlike loans, grants are not to be paid back. So grant is like providing money to the charity or a particular firm like trustees and so on. That particular fund can't be refunded. It will be given for like education, sports, and for research and funding projects and so on. Grants is it's a gifted amount to the particular charity or trustee or a kind of foundation or public body. There won't be taxation for it, but you can contribute for such thing we will be calling as a grant. So you won't get any benefit out of it as a profit or something, but you will be getting some good names as well as you will be getting qualitative aspects in the terms of when you provide grants or some kind of investment. You will be get brand loyalty and such things, social corporate responsibility. In such a manner, your brand or your thing will be uh, portrayed to the public in a good manner. Next is mortgages. Mortgages is a way to use one's real property as a guarantee for a loan to get their money. The debtor or mortgagor is the owner of the property while the creditor or mortgage is the owner of the loan. When the mortgage transaction is made, the debtor gets money with the loan and promise to pay the loan. So if I want get loan from a financial institution or non-financial institution or from some other person, I want to give some certain guarantee or security to that particular financial institution or non-financial institution or for that particular person. So if I am getting loan for home or certain things, what I want to do is I want to give the agreement paper of my home or some other thing as a backup for that security or guarantee purpose. If it is like that, likewise, that will be called as mortgages. If I want suddenly, if I want a 10 lakh to 20 lakh loan, I can give if I am having a gold in my hand, I can give it as a guarantee one. If I am having home in my hand, I have to give that particular document and I will be getting that particular loan. Once if the repayment and interest paid from my side, I can get that particular documents from the person. That will be called as mortgages. The final and last one was venture capital and angel investors and so on. So in financial terms, venture capital, angel investors are are more important in the perspective of capital, because venture capitalist as well as angel investor, the particular person who contributes certain amount for running that particular business for the initial amount. So venture capital is the form of private equity finance that is provided by a venture capital firm or funded to the startup, early stage startup and emerging companies that has been demanded to have a highest potential growth, which is demonstrated in a high growth. So if someone having a good idea like Zomato, Uber and so on, emerging new business model or new business ideas will be portrayed in a forum. The particular investor will be interested to invest in that particular forum, so that the idea will be from that particular person. The total investment amount will be taken care by the venture capitalist. They will be taking certain profit from that particular thing. The particular person who gives that idea also will get the certain profit from that. So kind of angel investor also, it's a kind of angel investor, name itself telling a kind of angel investors. They're kind of investor who comes and supports you like an angel and giving money for kind of investment in that particular business. Venture capital also, it's same. Your idea will be presented in a forum where there will be an investor to invest in your business. Certain profit will be taken by them purely based on their capital spending, and that person who gives the idea will also get certain profit out of it. That is called as venture capital. In long-term finance, we have seen about what is share, what is private equity, what is grants, what is mortgages, and what is venture capital. This is all about long-term finance. Thank you all.